guys, welcome back to another episode of K-Hangout. I'm Sam, and get ready to stand. It's K-Hangout time! So for this episode, we are going to be talking about K-pop conspiracy theories. Ooh, it's one of my favorite things to read online. But before we start, I invited a special guest today. Please welcome back, Trish Ramos!
Hello.
I brought her in today because she's a yapper. So
Oh
she
my
would
gosh.
be perfect for this episode.
I'm excited. I haven't actually seen a lot of conspiracy theories about K-pop.
What's your most favorite conspiracy theory that you've read?
My most favorite. I feel like my most favorite, maybe not like the most interesting one that I saw was that Namjoon of BTS is married with kids.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Can you imagine?
That's like one of the things the fandom talks about the most.
Exactly.
It's insane. I don't know how they came up with it, but I mean, I think I know. It started with
the baby shoes. Because I remember he showed baby shoes on his live. He was like, I just bought this because I found it so cute.
And we were like,
why would you buy baby shoes?
Interesting. So we're gonna talk more about that today. I'm so excited. So we gathered a few conspiracy theories from Reddit.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. I think.
Okay. You think?
I think.
Okay. Oh, I've seen this around. I think you've seen this as well. So somebody posted, I know there's more than enough evidence to prove it, but I was always amused by the rumor that BTS's V and Eugene's Minji are siblings. It was one of those things I kind of wanted to be true, lol. I mean, it would make sense to keep it under wraps for Minji's sake, so her career could progress organically without nepo accusations. Like we know, V has a little sister whose identity he keeps hidden. We know Minji has an older brother that until recently she didn't talk about either. They're both Kims, both under hype, and then they're out there looking like this. Insert the photo. So what are your thoughts on that? I mean, I've seen this a couple of times.
Yeah.
But it's not like something, it's not something that's stuck or is like repeatedly brought up.
I think I see the similarities, but also people can look like pretty similar to each other. I feel like it's similar to how the theory of like conspiracy theory of Yoonjin and Ryujin.
Oh yes.
So there's also that na parang they're siblings now, but also I don't know. I see the similarities, but I'm not 100% convinced.
Well, same. I think we need more information on that.
Yeah.
But it does make you think.
It does make you think.
Like we've never heard like the name.
Where is Minji from?
Yes, we've never heard. I have no idea. I'm not such a huge New Jeans fan.
I know.
I think we need to get
that information because we know Taeyong's from Daegu. So
yes. So yeah, it does make you think because Tae is never vocal about his siblings.
I know.
Like we only know about his parents.
Yeah.
And what his parents look like.
Yeah, and
he's very protective
grandparents.
about his siblings,
Yes,
like
yeah.
privacy. But there is that guy on Instagram who
claims he's the brother
of Taeyong, but
I don't think so.
we need to find out more information
Yeah.
on that as well. So, for this conspiracy theory, do you believe it? Or
No, I don't. Like, I don't think there's enough evidence.
Except for that they're both Kims.
Except
and
for that they're
look
both
like.
Kims. But like, also, I feel like a lot of people in Korea are Kims. So
Oh yeah, it's a very common
Well.
last name. Okay, moving on to the next. My theory is that there are groups that genuinely hate each other and are constantly fighting but are able to put on a good act in front of the cameras so that fans don't realize. What's your take on that?
I believe this.
You really believe it? Why? Why? I want to know why you believe
I
it.
believe this because I remember one.
One Direction. Just kidding.
No, I remember one show. I mean, I think one live stream, one video of BTS. I think it was a video of BTS when one of the members, I don't remember who it was, but he mentioned that the reason why they have such a good relationship, they jive so well is because they have a good relationship with each other. And then I remember one of them saying that parang unlike, other people who really just do this for their jobs, like, but for them they're really close and they're able to resolve a lot of issues internally fast.
And we've seen it happen a lot of times.
And we've seen it happen a lot of times. So, and also...
with their bangtan bombs and such.
Yeah.
And they mentioned the stories.
They mentioned it. So, that's why I believe it na parang... Yeah, you know what? I do think that there are maybe groups that aren't as close
to each other,
as BTS or even as other groups, because I feel like
17
for
really
sure they're
close
close also. They're like family.
TXT is also.
Of
I feel like a
course.
lot of hype groups.
A lot. I feel like because they've been through a lot together.
I know.
So it's like shared,
But mostly BTS and 17 because they literally like built their way up.
Exactly. So I feel like it's a lot of that. And because I know that a lot of other groups are also in the process of growing with each other. So they may not be as close now, but they can be in the future.
Exactly. Next. Most K-pop idols were basically given their diplomas from high school, most likely company bought, aka they didn't earn them. You want me to believe a 15 to 19-year-old, in parenthesis, based on how popular they are, is flying in and out of South Korea for schedules, on hiatus for injuries, posting on fan sites, going fan calls and fan signs, and they have time to actually pass their class at the same difficulty as everyone else? I don't believe, if not bought, the curriculum for them is 100% not at the same level or easier. I don't think that's true.
I feel like it's hard to comment on this because we don't really know what the Korean education system is.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't know if it's similar to how the Philippines is,
Or
if it's
the
similar to the States.
Singapore.
So it's hard to judge something based if we don't know everything. But if speaking of just
Education?
like what's being like what we can see in front of us, I feel like it's possible that there is some kind of like
Payola, joke.
not payola, but like not special treatment. I don't know what the term is, but yung parang they make an effort to make it easier for them.
Oh, yeah.
Similar to how in school here in the Philippines, like if you're in varsity, diba, na parang, okay, we'll help you out,
Yes.
Something
like scholarship.
Yeah, something like that. So I feel like it's possibly similar to that. But I don't think they're company bought. I feel like
They really go to school.
they really do go to school.
Except for
And
Junkok, who only attended school twice.
lol.
Still graduated.
Are you serious?
You
I didn't even know
You
that.
didn't know that?
I know for a fact that Seokjin really worked
I
hard.
don't know if it's true, but like it's a running joke in the fandom. Like, oh, Jungkook just attended
Lol.
like 2 times and still graduated.
I know Seokjin really studied because he went to Junkok University.
Oh yes.
So I remember one of his stories wherein he was like, sorry, professor, I won't be able to attend class. I have to perform Mama in Hong Kong. And it's just like, what? But yeah, so I feel like it's not company bought, but they made their effort, but also...
I think it's like made it easier for them given like their lifestyle
Yeah,
and
they're
like,
probably like,
the
you know what?
schedule that
Yeah.
they have.
I think so.
Probably I'm sure like I don't know if it's a thing in South Korea, but you know how here, like for example, like you're a scholar and you have like U app, let's
Yeah,
say.
exactly.
Like parang they give you advanced homework to do.
Yeah, parang like if you won't be able to attend class, it's okay if it's clashing with the schedule and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like parang
Yeah.
just try to do this and
Yeah.
submit.
Parang
It's kinda,
a
I don't know how to explain
replacement
it.
work,
Yes.
something like, I don't know what the term is,
Yes.
but yeah.
Oh, and by the way, just a disclaimer for everyone. This is like thoughts online, so there's no like base on or like claims that these are true. So just to put that out there.
Hence the term conspiracy theory.
Yes. Okay, moving on to our next one. I don't have a valid conspiracy theory, but I'm sure of this one. Not all K-pop group members are close like family or friends. It's just a job to some of them, and they are all co-workers to one another. That's just like going back to the one that we talked about.
Yeah, similar to the one earlier. I think it is possible, especially if they didn't grow up together and they didn't go through training that long with each other.
Yeah.
But
because like you know how some people they train, but then they're part of like different groups of trainees, you know.
But I feel like at the same
like
time,
Bongyu and Heesung, they trained together.
That's true.
Yes.
But I feel like you can't judge those groups also because malay mo, they can be close in the future. Wag mo unahan ng kanilang storya.
Exactly. Okay. So that's just the same as that. People are literally paid to hate on idols. There is no reason there would be a whole ass accounts dedicated to hating particular idols, pumping out original hate content, including edited videos and audios if you weren't getting something out of it. Like I have seen on YouTube accounts that will post 5 and above videos of the same idol every day, not reposts just hating on them. Like, who has the time and energy if you're not getting paid? That's actually true.
I believe that too.
I believe that
too. So I feel like
because you know, like people on YouTube, your videos are monetized.
exactly. So if they think,
are getting something out.
yeah.
of it.
So if they think that they're gonna get views and clout from hating on someone,
because like
then
a
they're
lot
gonna
of
do it.
things are paid now. A lot
Exactly.
of content these days are paid, like Reds,
I know.
Twitter. Like you can get anything monetized these days.
Exactly.
So it's hard.
Even Weaver's Live is monetized. There are ads.
Exactly. So it's hard not to believe that people are not getting paid to hate.
Exactly. I think so too. I
'Cause-
believe that.
Because like remember the whole hype.
Thing? That was I feel like that was especially
The Hype report.
a lot of the journalists who reported on it hating on Hybe or the other party. It's like it's kind of sus. Like, why are you speaking up now? But then if you look back on your older articles, there are articles of you like saying something else. So you can tell that it's something that's
It's fishy.
yeah, it's money driven.
Money driven. I really do like. Okay, yeah, you're getting money out of it, but like, do you really wanna live your life just hating on people you don't even know personally?
I know. I feel like
It's like exhausting, isn't it?
it's sometimes you gotta choose your battles, and they just chose that battle.
It's a sad situation. You know, you don't get anything for hating somebody you don't know personally.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't lift you up in life, or like, what's the saying of that? Like, you don't. I mean, they do get rich if they get paid, but it still brings you nowhere. You know?
Exactly. So
It's like
if you're getting paid to hate on someone, stop it.
It's not worth the money, honestly.
I know.
Okay, so for our next, survival shows are outright manipulation. If it's not possible to fake the votes, then the organizers will manipulate the opinion of the fans in every way possible. Showing the right idols in a favorite light and dumping the slightest negative on the objectionable idols. There are always those who the organizers want to get into the group, those who are considered acceptable, who can be accepted, and those on whom can make drama and who are not very sorry. As a result, the fans are sure that this is their choice, but in reality, they choose what the organizers want.
I believe.
You believe everything. she literally, I believe
Yes.
everything.
No, but I think it's possible.
Well, I've only watched one survival show. I actually like followed which
it.
was Island.
Yeah, and that's the only one I followed too. But also, I've watched a couple of other shows.
But and Hype and do talk about like when they bring up Ireland, they're just like Island, you know?
Yeah. So I feel like it is possible because I mean, of course, as a producer of a show, I feel like you'd want to attract audience and you'd want to attract
Everybody loves
attention.
drama.
Yeah, exactly. So the more drama,
The more
views, the more
viewers.
money.
Exactly.
So it's a business, guys. It's a business. So for me, don't
I
take
mean, it's
everything to heart.
sad. Yeah, it's sad what they have to go through, and I wish that weren't the case for like the Enhypen boys. But you know, guess if you want to get into this industry,
I
you
know.
have to sacrifice.
You need to have thick skin.
Yes. I mean, it's like that for every job now, I guess.
job,
I mean, theirs is just like televised, which makes it harder on them and like their mental health. So, yeah. Next, I genuinely believe that YG is associated with the mafia. I'm actually sure.
Okay,
I've never seen this ever.
I have no opinion on this because I'm not a fan of any YG group. But
YG group.
YG, who's YG ba?
Blackpink.
2021?
Yes.
21 is YG.
I think. Oh, I think Meow is under YG.
Meow
You know,
is
Black
under
Label.
YG. But yeah, I'm not really.
I've never seen this, so I really have no thoughts.
I have no thoughts. Also, I've never seen Mafia.
This is the first time I've seen this actually. Like, huh? But do you believe?
No.
Well, I don't want to talk about the Korean mafia. They're scary.
I know. I don't believe it. I don't believe anything.
we want to be.
I do not want to be involved in anything.
We're good people. We're good. This is just a conspiracy theory.
Sarang Korea.
So we're not good.
I don't believe anything.
I have no comment on that. Okay, here's another one. In quotation marks, SM clones their idols thing. I know they probably just have specific beauty standards or something, but some of the company's younger idols look too much like their older counterparts. Jeno, for example, is Donghae's clone and Taeyong is Jaejoon's I Just Know It. And then somebody replied, I think SM has been using the same plastic surgeon for a while. More like it. Well, you know what? I don't think like they've all gone through plastic surgery.
But if they have, let
Who are we to judge?
Let them be, guys.
Who are we to judge?
Let them be. Let them live their life.
I mean, it's a common thing in Korea.
I know. At first, when you mentioned cloning, I was like actual cloning. Oh, like, you know,
I think we need
creating
that.
similar looking idols. I feel like it's probably a beauty standard kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, like how Taeyong was mistaken for like Baekhyun's younger brother.
yeah.
Because like at the time, like
Never heard of that.
no, swear. Like at the time, there was like discussion about how not like oh he is his younger brother, but they look alike. You know what I'm saying?
Like the guy we saw in Waterbomb.
Baekhyun EXO.
Oh,
no.
Who's the one we saw in Waterbomb?
Big
Waterbomb.
Baekhyun EXO.
I still get so confused with the two of them.
Baekho and Baekhyun.
Okay. I don't know what bacon looks like.
Yeah, but they're like people were talking na they look alike.
Yeah.
But I mean like it's like how there are people in the Philippines that look alike. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But for plastic surgery, we shouldn't judge. That's such a common thing in their culture.
Let them live their life, guys.
True.
If they want a better face, good for them.
If they have the money,
If they have the money,
good for
if they can
them.
have the time to heal, do it.
There's a lot in this entry. So, I'm just gonna pick a few. Let's start with American media finally paying more attention to K-pop due to declining award shows, hip-hop becoming the #1 music genre in America, and the decline of Justin Bieber and One Direction. I think
I
so.
agree.
I agree with that conspiracy theory. Because, like, even in the West, a lot of people nowadays, like, they just talk about K-pop.
Exactly. And also, I feel like, especially for the award shows, notice if that there's no K-pop
It's gonna
person
be,
involved, it's dead. No one's
yeah,
watching.
No one's really
So
watching.
I feel like that's true. Monetization wise, I feel like they're also trying to capitalize on K-pop, especially since they know there's a following.
Grammys.
People actually people actually spend for K-pop
Yes.
compared to other
Western artists nowadays.
Western artists. There are only a limited number of limited people who would actually spend for Western artists, and these are for specific Western artists like Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Lady Gaga. Like these are
Harry
the people.
Styles.
Like these are people you would spend for, but
Yes.
it's not for all artists. Not everyone has that huge of a following. So I feel like America is also trying to capitalize on the popularity
K-pop,
of K-pop and how
I
they
think-
can actually earn from it.
I think it's a win-win situation
Yeah.
for them both because, like, sorry, BTS paved the way.
Exactly.
But a lot of K-pop groups now, they wanna be more known in the West. So I feel like it's a win-win for both
Yeah,
sides.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but that's so true, right?
Exactly. Okay, so here we have another one. So, BTS's English songs being used as Grammy bait. In parentheses, stans were discussing this on TikTok, saying they were a Trojan horse for more respect, so don't drag me. I feel like it's true.
I feel like because
They know the impact.
they know the impact, and also, pakin nyo ba? Like, let them do the songs they want to do. I mean, I feel like it's only BTS who gets this hate, honestly. But when other K-pop groups do English songs, kebs lang, it's like
Yeah,
chill.
exactly.
But like, I feel like there's just,
Poor babies.
I know, there's just so much hate when it comes to
The hate is so
them.
forced.
The hate is so forced. Like, it's
It's so forced.
unnecessary. Like, guys, don't lie to me. You know you jammed to butter. Like, and dynamite. Like,
No,
the-
and it's
the
a
impact
given
is
in the
there.
Grammys. It's a given in the Grammys that you
Exactly.
perform the song that you're nominated
Exactly.
for.
So I feel like
It's nothing new,
the
guys.
force is the,
The
force
force
is hated. May the force the hate is forced, and you know what? It's unnecessary. So if they get nominated for a Grammy, let them have it. Like let BTS be happy. Why hate on something? Just because it's not something that you are happy with. Like,
If
let
you're
people
happy-
be happy.
If you're happy and you know it,
clap your hands.
Okay.
Hey, perfect.
Okay. The last conspiracy theory is something that I've seen. I already mentioned this at the beginning. Junkok being Princess Diana's reincarnate will always be my favorites.
I love that.
I swear, the way that people connect this is
It's
so
funny.
insane.
It's actually pretty smart. Like, how are you able to connect that just because
she passed
she
away
passed
the day
away
before.
the day before
his
Jungkook was
birthday.
born? Because
But
yeah,
they're saying they have the same hair. Wow.
I mean,
how do you even
this is a conspiracy theory.
Yes.
It is. It is. Let us know what you think about this conspiracy theory.
in the comments down. I mean, a lot of people have said so many things about this, and there are actually people who believe
I know
that this conspiracy theory is true, which is insane to me. I mean, like, you know,
I mean, it is.
we never know.
Junkok might be British. It's
He might
Jungkook.
be. But I mean, everybody believes in like they have their own beliefs. Like how
Exactly.
people there are people who believe in like reincarnation and
Yeah.
stuff. Like I think Koreans do. Legend of the Blue Sea, for example. That whole
It can be a culture thing.
yeah, it can be a
so-
culture thing. But personally, me, if you were to ask me, I think no.
I believe the theory more of I don't know if you've read it, but like that this is Jungkook's first life. Because he sees everything with such a pure heart.
Oh my god! I think I read that somewhere.
So I read it somewhere and I'm just like, oh my god, that's so true. He's so pure. I love him.
Is he really? That's another conspiracy.
For the next episode. Just kidding.
But yeah, that's basically all the conspiracy theories we have today. If you guys have a favorite conspiracy theory that we haven't mentioned or we haven't heard of, please let us know down below.
Ooh, yeah, we want to read about it. So go ahead and comment it down below.
Because, you know, K-pop is such a wide... It's a black hole, basically.
Exactly. And K-pop stans are the best. So I really love reading all the K-pop theories.
Yeah. It's very interesting. So please do share your favorite or ones that we've never heard of.
Yeah.
And we'd love to read about it. But disclaimer again, guys. Everything is just people's thoughts and what they want to believe is true, but actually not. You know, hence conspiracy theories. But yeah, the world of K-pop is very fascinating.
Yes, it is. It is. I love it. You learn new things every day.
And the intense fan engagement with all of this, especially conspiracy theories, is wild. Like, I've never seen people engage in something that may not even be.
I know.
Like how do people come up with like these? Like, I wanna know. But I guess it's all part of the K-pop culture because it's nothing new.
It's nothing new.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to read. So let us know if you have any interesting stuff. We'd love to hear about it.
Yes. But remember, never believe anything online unless there are claims to back it up.
Exactly. A theory is a theory for a reason.
Yes. A theory doesn't mean it's true.
That's true.
Unless you have like, you know, facts and claims and receipts to back it up. So, yes! Thank you again, Trish. Thank you so much for joining me again today, Trish.
Of course.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me again. It's always so fun to talk to you and to talk about all of these interesting things about K-pop.
Yeah, it's very nice to have a K-pop bestie. So,
Yeah.
if you guys have one, come on over, be our guest. Hey.
Let us know also if you have any more stuff you want us to talk about here on K-Hangouts. We'd love to dive into it.
Definitely. Like I said, K-pop is such a black hole.
And this is our safe space.
Yes!
Talk about anything you guys want to talk about.
So guys, please don't forget to follow BlogaPlay on all their social media platforms. It's on your screen. And if you want to follow Trish as well, follow the
Trish, please.
And if you want to follow me at Sammie on all my social media platforms, we'll do that as well. Yeah. That's it for today. That's our episode for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And we are looking forward to the next episode. So this has been K-Hangout. Get ready to stand. It's K-Hangout time. Bye! Annyeong!